Hi, I'm Sol. This is my allotment, and welcome to Solotment episode 2. And today we're going to be planting beetroot. I've already made a start on the progress. A fairly small bed. A point to note is that the sun rises in the east, sinks in the west. The sun is predominantly in this part of the world, slightly south of the hemisphere, so it comes across all day and gives a nice bit of bed. Absolutely essential ingredient in your garden to grow. It's not just a beetroot, it's two things. It's spinach on the top and beetroot below. So it's a total double whammy. What's the point in growing spinach in a separate bed? Get your beetroot into the ground, get it planted, and you're going to be producing beetroot in jars like this by the end of September. What's not to like? As you can see from the beds, I've prized the small plant, and I'm not growing from seed. I'm getting these plants from a nursery because I only want 12 plants. If I plant a full packet of seeds, I'm going to end up with about 120 plants, and I haven't got the space, so what's the point? Packet of seeds is £1.50. Packet of plants is £1.50, so I may as well leave the germinating process to the experts for now anyway. So as you can see, I'm dibbing in, rotating the spindle around, and then I'm just dropping them in, firming them up a tiny bit, but not too much. If I don't protect these young plants, they will be gone tomorrow without any shadow of a doubt. They're a very, very, very fragile plant, so you've got to get your slug traps in and your pellets down immediately, otherwise the slugs will have a field day tonight. And speaking of slugs, we had a little bit of vandalism during the week. Last week when we were planting potatoes, we put our slug traps in, and when I came 2 days later to check everything was fine, a lot of the slug traps have been taken out. When I've done a bit of research, and I know this because it's happened before, the culprits, believe it or not, are hedgehogs. So they're getting the pots out the ground and they're eating marinated slugs. What's not to like? It's the equivalent of kebab with garlic sauce to us in slug world. Anyway, we'll fill them back up with slops from our local pub and keep doing that until eventually we have success. So here you go. I'll put more slug traps into my beetroot bed, perfect size. Just to put this in perspective, I'm going to get about 12 to 18 jars that size of this particular beetroot. Lots of funky colours available in the beetroot department these days. You can get rainbow beetroot, a whole range of different colours. You can pickle it, or my absolute favourite is to cook it off like a boiled potato, cube it and roast it like a potato with some thyme. And the thyme, as you can see, is just in that bed right there. Okay, fresh thyme on top, roast it like a potato. Roasted beetroot, not a common dish, but what a dish to eat, mind. Lovely. Okay, and I'm using my slug pellets again, Doff slug pellets. Yeah, so I've got where's my slops from my local boozer,
which the dog was drinking again behind your back.
Yeah, the dogs have been at it as well, very naughty. And all I'm doing is I'm sinking plastic tubs into the ground. In years gone by I have had to use glass ones, but as my collection has improved, I'm down to plastic, so there's no breakage. And that, my friends, is the beetroot bed, all set and ready. Pellets protecting it. In an ideal world, I'd be totally organic. I'm not there yet. I want to turn this bed into a pond in future years, so that the toads and the frogs, Sandy, leave the beer, so that the toads are eating my slugs, etc., etc. But I'm not there yet, so you must consider this when you're planning your garden. Didge, can you stop drinking the beer, please? Thank you. Okay, so I'll have to probably put a little bit of fencing around to stop the dogs drinking the beer a little bit later tonight. That's something I'm going to have to deal with. That's planting beetroot. It's a really simple thing, but what's not to like? Beetroot, pickled, and lots of spinach that you can use in Indian dishes like sagaloo, and omelettes, goes great in the omelettes. It's just a win-win. It's a must-have veg in your garden.